What is YouTube Growth Workshops Live? The most affordable way to meet with other content creators in a virtual room with the sole goal of giving you feedback, support, and strategies you need to take your channel to the next level. Inside these sessions, you will discover strategies on how to grow your YouTube channel from the highest level to the most actionable advice. You will be shocked to see what you can accomplish. You also get tailored advice and feedback from experts and fellow creators. We are done with generic advice that promises to help everyone and helps no one. Find your new collaborative partners and create content together. Join us now. Today I have something really special for everyone. I want to do a huge breakdown of one of the most important strategies for YouTube success. I like to call it the channel unique branding. As some of you know, I am currently building an online course called The Ultimate Video Formula, 8 strategies to unleash your creativity and YouTube channel growth. And today I am going to reveal the strategy number 1 of this fascinating process. Let's get into that. Before getting started, I would like to do a quick technical check. So allow a minute or two to let me do that, please. So allow a minute or two to let me do that, please. Excellent. It looks like it's working. I was concerned about the sound. Some of you may or may not be aware that I did this exact presentation a week ago. Unfortunately, there was a major audio issue that didn't let anyone hear my voice. And that was a huge disaster because no one was able to get the message. And unfortunately, there was nobody there who was paying enough attention to let me know what was going on. Today is another story. Let's get into this. Most of the advice that I give to YouTube creators when it comes to growing your channel is to have a channel unique branding. You should not take this lightly. Everything that you do, every idea that you come up with, every title and thumbnail that you make, and every video that you film and edit is going to refer back to your branding one way or another. That's why it's so important. In fact, I also want to share that uniqueness is one of the 5 principles of viral content. In some other opportunities, I have talked about the 5 principles of virality. And just to give you a quick, super quick overview, not even an overview, let me tell you what the 5 are. Value, uniqueness, emotion, pattern disruption, and congruence. You need all 5 to make your content go viral. However, I have a very special approach when it comes to the principles of virality. I know people have a hard time believing that virality is a science, and we have the tendency to think that it's up to luck. It's not really up to us, but it is up to us. The thing is, the final component, what really triggers virality are things that we don't control. We are making videos for humans, not for algorithms. And human behavior can be unpredictable, especially when you are showing your videos at scale. Potentially thousands and millions of people will have the opportunity to see your video on their screen. You have no idea what is going on in their mind as soon as they do that. The second thing is You need to run a lot of testing in order to figure out what goes viral for your specific channel. However, this is not bad news. This is partly something that we've always known for a while, and that is that consistency is important, but a strategy is extremely important as well. So rather than publishing consistently in the hopes of one day getting all the views and subscribers that you deserve, we want to use a strategy to help us continue publishing consistently, but in the right direction. We want to have a clear direction, the right one, and also have the tools for us to adjust as we go. That is the real formula for you to success. So as you can tell, there are different paths that don't work. Publishing consistently alone doesn't work. Following all the strategies and expecting your next video to be perfect doesn't work either. You have to merge the two. And to do that, we need a solid foundation. And to do that, we need a channel unique branding. Let's dive into the strategy. I've been going over this strategy obsessively. I've really been wanting for a while to crack the code on how you can come up with a unique channel idea that can help shorten your path to YouTube success. YouTube shouldn't be so long and painful, honestly. To me, if I had all the answers, I would say that it's more than reasonable to expect to monetize your channel and even replace your full-time job in 12 months. That's our goal, guys and gals. Let's begin then. I'm so very excited about this. I have a little message for you. If you're here, you probably have been creating content for your channel for a while, but not seeing the growth that you were hoping for. Let me tell you this, there is hope. You can change your strategy. You don't have to wait forever for consistency to pay off. There are 12 elements to your unique channel formula. Before I get to that, you want to make sure that you answer two important questions. Every YouTuber needs a clear answer to these two questions. What is my channel about? What makes my channel unique? I know it may seem obvious, the answer to these questions for you, but it is not so. And the reason why I'm saying this is that a while ago, I remember this story. A while ago, I decided to make a Facebook post, one of those types of posts that are in marketing known as engagement posts. They are called color block posts on Facebook. So they look like a big colorful box with big font letters. And the purpose is to get people to engage. Precisely, that's the point. The strategy for Facebook marketing is that you're going to post one of those on your profile or on a Facebook group where your audience hangs out. The goal is to get people to start the conversation. That's the goal. Because how things work in marketing is extremely simple for sometimes. If you can talk to someone, you can sell them something. I know it may sound too straightforward, but that's how it works. So by putting up an engagement post, people will engage. And when they engage, you're starting a conversation. They leave a comment, you answer that comment, and that conversation could potentially go anywhere. Even from a small post, you could turn strangers into customers, which is fascinating. That is why I decided to make that type of post. In this post was the simplest one. It was so far from selling anything that the engagement was extremely high. It received over 100 comments. And the question was this: how would you describe your channel in one sentence? And I did not expect what ended up happening. I was so surprised, in a way, to see so many YouTubers giving the same type of answers. The pattern was so clear. Most people, no matter how seasoned they are with their channel, they don't have a clear question to these two, clear answer to these two questions. The kind of answers that I got were so trivial, were too simplistic. In fact, it's not even their fault. In fact, by looking at those answers, you would think their channels are boring, but many of them weren't. This is a foundational piece of your channel strategy. Some of the answers that I heard, that I remember reading, are spirituality, health, tutorials on whatever, Excel, graphic design tutorials. These got me thinking, really. I said, it seems like one of the most fundamental pieces of a YouTube channel strategy is not in place for the majority of channels. I believe among those over 100 comments, if I'm correct, if I remember correctly, I believe I've only seen 1 or 2 comments that really stood out for me. And that is the point. That's the whole point. If you can't describe your channel in a sentence, in a way that doesn't stand out, in a way that stands out, you're doomed. How can you get people curious about something that it would not spark your own curiosity at all? You may be wondering, what is the right answer to this? And that's exactly what we're going to take care of in the next few slides. Let's talk about why this is important. Let's talk about the key benefits of having a unique channel branding. First and foremost, stand out from the crowd. This one is self-explanatory. When you have a channel in a certain niche and is not unique in any way, you don't stand out. That means that people have no reason to watch your video over someone else's. And that's what happens a lot when it comes to YouTubers. But let me give you a little twist to this. Most YouTube channels are more unique than the creators give them credit for. They don't know it. I have a very special assignment for you that's going to happen in a little while. It's going to help you see your own channel in a whole new way. And even if you think it's not unique, I'm sure that after our session is done, you will find 1 or 2 things that make your channel unique. But the key is to be aware of them. If you're not aware of them, you can't exploit them to their full potential. The second benefit of having a unique channel branding is increased recognition and memorability. What that means is people are going to come to your channel for a reason. It doesn't matter what the reason is. That reason doesn't need to be that you are the best in your niche, that you are the smartest, that you are the most lovable, that you have the best personality. It doesn't need to mean all that. It only means, it only has to be different. And that is going to stick in people's minds. They're going to go and say, I haven't seen this anywhere. I love that he or she is doing that. I want to come back. And then memorability is also there, also relevant. People are going to remember you because, again, they haven't seen it anywhere, whatever you've done. The next part about recognition is people will see your video, your next video. The next part about recognition is The people will see another video of yours and say, that's him. I liked what he did this last time. I want to see it again. You see how all the pieces seem to fall in place. If you do this correctly, people are going to click on your videos, even if you don't have the best title and thumbnail. Benefit number 3, which is related, obviously, to recognition, is loyalty. Your audience is going to come to you because it's you. They're going to remember, they're going to see you as different, and they're going to want to watch all your videos if you did your job right. Loyalty has no price, really. It's better than clicks, better than watch time, better than views. It's better than anything. When you have loyalty, you have everything else taken care of. Increased views and subscribers. I did mention this quite a bit. Obviously, people are going to come and identify with you, admire you, like you, find you unique, and simply watch more of your videos. That's it. And if they are interested in supporting your channel, or if you give them a good reason to subscribe, they will subscribe as well. Let's address these 2 questions mentioned earlier. What is your channel about? I want you to take 1 or 2 minutes right now and write down whatever comes to mind when somebody asks you, what is your channel about? In fact, I'm going to stop for 90 seconds and let you do that. Go. If you're watching the replay and you are ready, feel free to forward the video. I wonder if you came up with an answer that is satisfactory, unique, valuable, interesting. Let's get to the next part. Here are 4 ideas, 4 elements that are going to help you come up with a good answer to what is your channel about. The first one I'm going to sort of exclude, which is the niche. This is self-explanatory. Niche. I also like to use the term passion niche. This is the topic that you're interested in, that you want to talk about in your videos. Then we have audience, structure, and tone. If you have a niche, if your niche is video games, for example, having a gaming channel is obviously not unique enough. Having a video games review channel is better, but not enough either. What if you were to choose an audience that will love your videos more than anybody else? Following the gaming channel example, You could say that you're targeting hardcore players. That makes a difference. You're being more specific and unique. I want you to think about uniqueness as adding layers. You have a big idea. Let's put it here. You have a big idea, a broad idea, and then you add layers. Audience is a layer. Structure is another layer. Tone is another layer. I'm going to introduce you to way more than this, but I want you to see the difference between being generic and specific. The more specific you are, the better you eliminate competition. If you decide to do video game reviews for hardcore gamers, you're excluding a lot of other competitors who are not targeting that specific segment of the audience. Another type of audience could be choosing a specific video game. If you decide to do this, I usually don't recommend it. But if you decide to do this, choose a video game franchise that you know it's big. Avoid going for something that is too odd, too indie, something that is really not popular at all, just because you think there will be no competition. If I was to start a gaming channel and I wanted to go for franchises rather than any video game, I would go for The Legend of Zelda, for example. There's enough material to make a million different channels just with that franchise. Another good one is the Kingdom Hearts series. These two happen to be my favorite video game franchises, by the way. Another way to choose your audience is to hold on to a specific genre. Maybe shooters are your thing. You could play Halo, Call of Duty, and so forth. Maybe horror survivals are your genre. You can play Resident Evil, Silent Hill. I know I got too hooked up with video games. That's one of the topics I know a lot about. But you get my point. Get specific about the audience that you're serving through your content. And it will be a lot easier to stand out. The next thing is a structure. I sort of mentioned these before. Doing reviews is a type of video structure. Another type of video structure is interviews. You can also do timelines, summaries, Q&A. These are some examples of video structure that can help you add more originality to your content, to your channel in general. You maybe you've chosen a niche that a couple million creators chose, but then you decided to go more specific with the audience, and then realized that in that specific audience, you probably have 20 competitors instead of a million. Get more specific, choose a special structure. Maybe you decide to do interviews, Q&A, reviews, timelines, theories. If you're into video games and movies, okay, theories works. And again, you're getting one step into specificity. The next thing is tone. Tone is interesting. By playing with tone, you can really change things around for your channel. The tone is, how can I explain tone? With examples, of course. Here are some examples of tone for videos and channels. Entertaining, funny, sad, inspirational, shocking, serious, news-like, if you may. News is a format, of course, structure. The tone could be a story, Could be so many things. Think about your own channel and what kind of tone you're using for it. What's interesting is by adding the tone layer, you can actually stand out from the crowd in a pretty interesting way. You do video game reviews with comedy, you have something a lot more unique. In fact, I've seen, when it comes to video game channels, I've seen very few ones that do comedy on top of all the other things. You can do that. You don't see yourself as a funny person. Maybe you're being too harsh on yourself, but you can also get serious about it. You can be helpful with your audience. If you see that there is something really hard for them to overcome, you can be the person who inspires them. You can take any topic. It doesn't have to be personal development. You can take any topic and add an inspirational tone to it, or add a funny tone to it. So there are so many tones that you can add that will make your videos way more interesting. And again, by looking at what your competitors are doing, you can tell what kind of tone they're missing. Let me put it this way. You can figure out what kind of tone is missing in the market. Who is not doing what you're thinking about doing? And then you're number one. That's it. Earlier, I mentioned that there are 12 elements for a unique channel formula. And if you avoid the needs, if you exclude the needs as one of them, we have mentioned 3 so far: audience, structure, and tone. So let me introduce you to the other 9 in a little bit. But before we get to that, I want to give you another minute to look at your own channels and try to appreciate how these 4 elements are present in it. So I'm going to give you a second opportunity to answer this question. What is your channel about? Let's give you 2 minutes. You're still watching. There hasn't been a technical hiccup. I just stopped sharing my screen. So I want to make sure I look for another source. We're back. These are the YouTube Growth Workshops mid-session announcements. I have a couple of announcements to make you are going to love. First, I want to talk to you about YouTube Workshops Gratitude Jar. As you know, a lot of dedication goes into making these events happen. As you can see, there is a lot of value being shared here. And we really want to keep them affordable for everyone. In fact, even though I did want to keep them for free, in the near future, they're going to be charged $10 per month, which is actually still super affordable when you consider that you're getting 4 sessions every Friday. But still, the price could go up, and we really want to make these accessible for as many people as possible. Any amount will do. You can access that in the link that I'm going to drop right now. Oh, looks like that this link is not as handy as I thought it would be. I will get through the announcements and drop all the links right after. Okay? Again, you can make your small contributions to keep these events affordable, and any amount will do. So no pressure. This way. Let's talk about Pictory AI. Pictory AI helps content creators add text and stock footage to their videos using innovative AI technology. This process, you should see it, it's fascinating. Almost automatically, you can add stock footage and text to your videos. And in case you don't know, I hope you do, this will increase the engagement of your videos. We all know that we need to break the patterns and improve our pacing in order to get people to engage, keep them watched, keep things interesting. And Pictory AI has such an easy way to do that. Pictory AI simplifies the video editing process, shaving hours of work from your videos. Using Pictory AI allows content creators to get more views and more subscribers. Seriously, if there was an easier way to elevate the quality of your content, I would say AI Pictory is probably one of the easiest. So you should go sign up. The link is, I'm sorry. The link is in the description of this video. You can get a 20% discount by using my affiliate link and the promo code Patrick24. If you're not sold on this amazing software tool yet, let me show you an example of a video that I made. I like this one quite a bit. It only took me 3 hours to make. But today I want to share you a different one, and that is this one. Again, in less than 3 hours, I was able to make this video from having my script ready. Let's go see it.
Are you feeling stuck in your YouTube journey? At Courageous Creator Academy, we help YouTube creators blow up their channel and get paid well doing what they love. We have talked to hundreds of creators and understand the struggle of growing a channel. That's why we've created a Facebook group specifically for YouTube creators like us to support each other. We all face challenges as content creators. Maybe you're struggling to get views and subscribers despite putting in the work. Or maybe you're dealing with burnout from constantly creating and promoting content. Whatever it is, you don't have to go through it alone. The solution we want to offer you today is a Facebook group dedicated to helping YouTubers grow their channels. In this group, you'll receive feedback on your content, learn proven strategies for increasing your views and subscribers, and connect with other creators who are facing similar challenges. Join over 200 creators like you today. Simply click the join button on this page. Once you're in, take the time to introduce yourself and engage with the community. Don't be afraid to ask questions and seek help when you need it. We're all here to support each other's growth. Remember, building a successful YouTube channel isn't easy, but we can make it possible together. By joining today, you're taking the first step towards achieving your goals. Let's grow our channels together.
That was amazing. I didn't create the music. I didn't add voiceover. Everything was already there in 𝘂𝘁 for me to build the video almost from scratch. Awesome. One last reminder, you can sign up to 𝘂𝘁 today for a special price. Use the promo code 𝘂𝘁24 and use the link that is in the description of this live video. And get ready. I want to talk to you about something really special. Over the last 2 years, I've been nerding out on YouTube like crazy. I've been studying YouTube strategy and video marketing from the best influencers and experts in the world. I got to a point where I started even creating my own processes, as you saw with the channel unique branding. And one of the biggest problems I discovered that YouTube creators have is that there is too much information out there. This problem pains me. Pains me because you are failing due to getting the wrong information. And it pains me because I just hate seeing that. I really do. One excellent way to eliminate this problem is to have access to a resource library of worksheets. I've created in the last couple of years dozens of worksheets that teach you strategies and actionable steps to grow your YouTube channel the right way. And growing your YouTube channel the right way is creating high quality, engaging content. And you may already know that, but the problem is we get distracted with so much information, new tools like YouTube Shorts, new AI, artificial intelligence is taking the world. And we think that these tools have the power to fix what we haven't been doing correctly all along. So if you have a bad channel idea, if you don't know the right strategies to create high quality and engaging content, and intend to and expect YouTube Shorts to fix that problem, you're not going to get far. If you don't have a poor channel foundation and expect AI to fix that, it's not going to happen. This is the kind of stuff that you need. Ignore everything else out there, unless some super reliable sources that I can lead you to. But why would I do that if I already have an excellent compilation of worksheets filled with YouTube strategies that you can use? I want to introduce you to the Courageous Creator Academy resource library. Let me give you a quick breakdown of what this is. You're going to find 3 sets of templates. The channel foundation worksheets that are going to help you build a solid foundation for your channel. Again, no foundation. A poor foundation makes everything else go bad. A solid foundation makes everything else easier, more effective, more attractive. feel confident in your channel's direction and growth potential. These set of worksheets are valued at $97. You're not going to pay anything near that when you get them. The next thing is what I like to call the get discovered and get clicked worksheets. These are valued at $97. Save time and effort in content creation by creating attention-grabbing titles and thumbnails for your videos. This is going to allow you to feel more confident and proud of the content that you make as you gain more exposure and recognition. The third set of worksheets are the supreme retention worksheets. And as you can tell, these are built out in a series of steps: foundation, ideas, titles, and thumbnails, retention, keep them watching, keep your viewers hooked from start to finish, create a strong connection with your audience, keep them coming back for more. As simple as that. These templates are valued at $97, and they are just a masterpiece of work. I'm so proud of the supreme retention worksheets because they're advanced strategy. If you are confident that you're going in the right direction, these templates are going to help you push even further, faster. But there is way more than this. In the resource library, when you reach the landing page of this resource library, which I'm going to drop, I'm dropping links very soon. I hope you're excited. You get all 3 sets of templates, but then you get bonuses as well. Bonus number 1, the content logistics worksheets. These are going to help you streamline your content creation process, save time, reduce stress, and the most important thing, bring joy back to your YouTube journey. The next bonus is the Unstoppable Mindset Framework. My last business idea before becoming a YouTube coach was becoming a mindset coach. At the time, I built out a course in which one of the modules I addressed mindset. I have a framework called the Unstoppable Mind Framework, which is going to help you transform your limiting beliefs into bold action. Feel empowered and confident in your abilities to create results. This is going beyond YouTube strategy. This is talking about the way you approach life. And when you work on your mindset, using this framework, you're going to be unstoppable. Your fear is not going to stop you. Uncertainty is not going to stop you. Excuses are not going to stop you. Whatever needs to be done, you will get it done. The third bonus, this is probably one of the most exciting ones, is new additions every month. I am constantly creating more worksheets for the resource library, and it's only going to get better over time. But no matter what you pay today when you join, the value that you'll get is going up every month. Up to this point, I've only been describing worksheets, but I'm also eager to add video trainings like this one, for example. You're going to get the worksheets, but you're going to get a solid video teaching you everything. So you can learn. The last thing is coaching session recordings. I have a group coaching program where people join with me almost every weekday, and we work on our channels. We hold each other accountable. We implement strategies together. I don't teach only, I implement. I work with people to make sure that they apply what they learn. We create content together in a collaborative fashion. It's just amazing. And I am planning to add the recordings of these sessions to the resource library. And this is just insane because we roughly meet 16 to 17 times, 16 to 20 times every month. What that means for you, my friend, is almost 20 new session recordings every month. And this is ongoing. And it does not depend on my ability or speed to build out more trainings and worksheets. This is happening on a regular basis. So, mind blown. You're gonna love this. By putting together all the value of these worksheets, I decided to price this at $535. Obviously, you're getting the extra incentive value, which is perpetual value increase. Every month is better than the last. Now, what you pay today to join is $20 a month. Boom. So if I was you, I'd be joining right away. $20 a month, you get everything I just explained, plus the bonuses, plus new value, new worksheets and trainings and recordings every month. So, amazing offer. If you are a determined type of creator, I want to encourage you to sign up to the yearly version. This is going to allow you to get the insane value for 12 months and even save 2 months. So the price becomes even lower when you join yearly. Now, allow me to post all the appropriate links in the description. There it goes. And I have them here somewhere. I'm going to stop sharing my screen for a moment, get all the important links. It's going to take a tiny bit longer than I expected. I got it. Amazing. I just dropped a PDF that contains all the important links that we discussed today in the mid-announcement session. Have access to the YouTube growth workshops, gratitude jar to make your contribution for any amount. You have a special affiliate link to get 𝘄𝐵𝗎𝗁 at a 20% discount using the promo code 𝘄𝐵𝗎𝗁24. Lastly, you also have the page where you can sign up to the 𝘄𝐻𝑚 Creator Academy resource library. Whatever your choice might be, I want to make sure that if you are a person who's committed to your YouTube channel, in other words, you want to blow it up, you want to make a living as a YouTuber, if that's you, I want to encourage you to take the first step. Do one of these things. That way you will move forward with your channel way faster. Without this kind of support, without the right direction, you are going to fail way more than it's necessary. That said, I would like to get back to the presentation. Here we are. I hope you've had an opportunity to figure out what you can do when it comes to answering the question, what is my channel about? Now, the last thing I want to leave you with, it does seem like we are running out of time. This next section is quite big. It's about answering the question, what makes your channel unique? Well, we're going to need more time on this. So my promise to you is you are hungry for more strategy, hungry to know what you can do to make your channel unique. Stay tuned for our next Friday session, where I'm going to finish this strategy and give you the tools and advice to make it happen for your own channel. It's going to give you huge advantage over your competition. Here's the teaser. We have 9 more elements to the unique channel formula. The last thing I want to do for you is just read them out for you, let you think what they could mean, and then get on it. I want to give you a very special clue for you to figure out what you're supposed to do next. And that is, remember, when it comes to adding uniqueness to your channel and videos, you're adding layers. That's the only clue you have. Plus, this slide right here. They fall into 3 categories: who, with, and where. First is the who. We have the creator, that's here. Participants, that's other people in the video. Social roles, I will leave that for the next session. With is related to circumstances. Money can be a circumstance, a condition that appears in your videos. Time, certain objects, in your personal state. Personal state means physical, mental, and emotional. Where? Location. Where are you recording? Recording format. I'll leave that for next week. Well, that wraps it up. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you follow through. If you haven't made it to the live session, I highly encourage you that you watch the replay, which is going to be on our YouTube channel, YouTube Growth Connection. If you have been here watching, I want to encourage you to rewatch this, get the assignments done by yourself as much as possible, and most importantly, come to the next session. This has been YouTube Growth Workshops Live. Have a wonderful night, and I will see you next week. Take care.